name is Omar Calderon and I'm the design principal in charge of the project. My favorite space here is really the heart of the school, what we call the heart of the school, which is the space you see here, which is actually composed of a series of rooms and volumes that are ascending through the building like a big staircase. I'm
Lina Tahiri. I'm a designer. I worked on the interiors of the building. I worked on the programming and the atrium space. And the atrium space is one of my favorite places in the whole project because it connects the school from the lower level, connects to the city, and then as you go up and use these spaces, you end up in this terrace that goes out and you will get connected to the city from another level.
I'm Miranda Ford and I was an architectural designer on Banneker High School. One of the most important things about this project was that it be very sustainable and a high performance school, not just for the students but for the entire planet, pursuing net zero energy and a lot of wellness goals as well. Part of this graphic here shows you all of the features that went into this school, the passive design, the active design, the stuff that you can see and the stuff that you can't, that's hidden in the walls. And it was very important that the building act as a teaching tool as well. So we have this to be able to tell that entire story even when we're not here.
I'm Sean O'Donnell. I'm a principal that served on the project here at Banneker Academic High School. And some of the things that I'm most proud of with respect to this project is that it really hits the three marks that we target within each of our urban schools. One, it's a great place to learn, and you've seen some of the innovative learning environments that we've created, including the Learning Commons. And when we started that conversation, we asked ourselves in many ways, if Google or another great tech company was planning a school, what might that place be like? And I think this is a realization of that. The second thing that it touches upon that's critical to us is the sustainable high performance attributes of the learning environment. So it's a healthy, high performance, sustainable place to learn, full of daylight and views, as you can see, from this room that we're standing within. And then thirdly, it's a great urban school that's the centerpiece of its community, and you can see from the architecture behind us, how well the building is integrated into its context. While it's a very modern and contemporary building and piece of architecture, it's very much integrated and respectful of the context and the community, demonstrating the sensitivity of the team to the community and the clients that we're working with.
Hi, my name is Carlo DeAngelis. I'm an architectural designer, and my primary role at Banneker High School was to work on the exterior envelope. Here on our street, to take a lot of care to make sure that it fit the scale of the street and had a healthy dialogue with the buildings across the street. One of our design principles was to be a good neighbor. One of the ways we did that was to do several studies of what was happening across the street and see if we could not copy that, but use that as a point of reference or a point of departure. So you can see we have varying widths between our windows. Our window ratios are similar to those across the street. And we have some variation in our volumes so that it doesn't seem so imposing.
In a great partnership with the Department of Parks and Rec and the school, we developed also the skate park, which, as you can see, is just a great asset to the community. There's something here for all ages and all groups. It's really a fantastic place, and together with the basketball court and the dog park that we just saw, it really creates a great amenity for the community. We also had a great opportunity to commemorate Benjamin Banneker by the front door in the form of this perforated grill pattern you see here, which was designed by Shante Gates, who's a local artist. And so the call was to create the likeness of Banneker and some of his achievements in the perforated metal panel, which is not only a sculptural element, but it's also shading that eastern incoming sun from hitting all of the glass that's behind it.
My name is Alex Alapoharitis, and I'm an experiential graphic designer that worked on the interpretive signage for the exterior plaza. We designed these interpretive graphics to not only tell the students but the community about the history of the school, but also the community, and the school and community thought it was important to have that represented right on site. And so we had these designed 16 panels front and back to really tell that story.